So there's a dilemma, so all of those are true, and the dilemma is that you are in a public place, and there is the dealing with the immediate bit, which is what we can do here, plus maybe a suggestion of doing something beyond that, whether it's immediately or a week later or an hour later. So we can give that at least to the mother as a suggestion. So maybe as mum, could you at the end say, well, you know, whether you stop or whether you go all the way through, I'll ask the audience, tell the kids that you are going to sit down and talk through, to deal with this. So is that what everybody at least agrees? But then we still have the scene here, haven't we?
She needs to know, she needs to find out what's behind his aggression towards his sister.
Right. And does she do something about that here in the shop?
No.
So what can she do here in the shop? Because we will talk with Jim later about what really the conflict handling would be in a later stage. This is the immediate one, isn't it? This is the challenge. What can you do right here, right now, in the Tesco? Or the
not give them what they want, if they want pizza and stuff like that.
Okay.
You have to say, give them that.
So what should she say here? You're not getting anything.
Yeah.
It's a difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or she could try saying maybe when you learn to behave yourself or something, or when you learn to calm down or exert a bit of self-control.
Okay.
If you show you can be responsible or behave in public, well then you can have a treat.
Right. So how do we feel about that suggestion? Yeah? Does that work? Well, I as a parent definitely do blackmailing in shopping. So if you behave in the shop, you get something. So that's the kind of suggestion. I don't know whether it works or not. I'm just asking you, crowds. Okay. Do we want to suggest that here?
It's just a little bit more difficult. If you're taking, let's say, a 13-year-old and 14-year-old,
Yes.
then the whole blackmail thing is not working there.
Okay.
And if there is an underlying conflict between the two teenagers to begin with, it's a very unlikely scenario that you bring the two of them to trial.
Right.
You know, so
But here's the reality that we deal with. So one of the things we can say, like, on reflection, and I agree with you, because I mean, obviously you're smart enough not to do that. But there is these moments where that, just you find yourself in a situation, if you think back, you should never have got there, but there you are. Alright, so here we are. What do we do? So calming down the voice did work a bit. Yeah? Getting some ground rules did work. It's not that it didn't work. Just ask what else. Say again?
She's going on her shopping.
Yeah.
She not talked to them, and she had a different reaction from the very start when she talked to them. You know, and she got distracted going down the supermarket. Then it all flared up. Whereas the distraction had gone from the two teenagers. So she had a bit of distraction. Yeah.
Okay,
When
so
the
what can
woman
you
asked
do
about
more
what
of the...
pizza to get, was like, whatever it was. Yeah.
Yes.
Perhaps if she had one of them pushing the trolley,
Right.
and put her in the centre.
Right. What do we think? Can one of the teenagers?
maybe as well her original statement was more with damage limitation as well. I know there's going to be a hassle here, so please don't throw me up here today. So already she was conceding there probably is going to be a situation or a scenario here, so maybe that wasn't the best starting point.
So what kind of phrases could she maybe have said differently as an introduction to the scene?
But when she told the boy to go get something, told the girl to go get something, obviously the boy didn't want to get whatever he was getting. So could she have not have asked him, would you mind getting, this would help me out a little bit more, so would you mind getting me the bag of today as well?
Right.
So,
He had the attitude first. When she said to him, go, he went off, and then he finished up, and he was after to them.
So let's try that she has the attitude of asking the children to help. Yeah? One of the children maybe help them by pushing the trolley.
Yeah.
I'm just trying, we'll try out rather than kind of discussing it, we'll see what works. Yeah? So one of the children might be pushing the trolley. The other one is being asked to get something in a way of would you mind rather than telling him. Alright, please. And shall we go for the reward bit or what do we
Thank
think?
them for what they're doing as well.
Thank them.
Show her appreciation for
Right.
what they're doing.
But she shouldn't leave them at the halfway around the shop. She shouldn't just blank them out.
Okay, so the
She
children, she
went
needs to
on
keep the
ahead
children
and-
close to her?
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
or at
he
least
was
close
calling
enough?
her names out at the back where she was walking on and
Stay
doing.
in the middle of them.
Okay. So it's teenage control during shopping. Okay, fair enough. And I mean it in the most positive sense, in the sense like, keep an eye on them rather than just letting them on or in whatever direction and whatever they're going to do. Is that what we're saying? So it's about closeness.
Not for teenagers.
Not for teenagers, right? Tell me your experience.
No. No. I would say you wouldn't. I'd get them. I think
I agreed with the woman thanking them and, you know, being positive. But I think keeping them close, I think that's more toddlers now,
Okay.
I would say.
Well, in
Give them
reality,
different
with
roles.
teenage
With
kids now,
teenagers.
it's not trendy to be walking around sitting
No.
around.
I'd say you have to give them the responsibility to get the
Right.
things and
Okay, so
thank
keep
them.
them active, let them go away, but keep coming back to the safe point.
I would say now, rather than.
Are we kind of agreeing with that?
Yeah.
Let's see if that's kind of best thing. Anything regarding voices, behaviours of the mom that we could fine tune?
Keep it level. Keep her tone level.
Keep the tone level, right?
Keep up with our kids the same.
And answer that.
Treat the children equally.
Yeah.
So
Answer them in a nicer tone.
let's not presume who's to blame or not to blame. Yeah, ma'am? Even though you think it's obvious, maybe try not to do that. Right, anyone else? That's it?
Somebody else, something down there. It's just his attitude when he asked him to do stuff first. You just have to tell him when you go into the shop, I don't want any of your arguing because he started it.
If that's like in saying that he's going to argue.
Yeah, but you
So
do, he
it's
is
in
going
his
to
head.
argue with
All right, she's telling me, Dad, you're going to argue.
Well, the way we're going to try it now, and I mean, we tried that before, and there's still that flare up. So the way we're going to try it now is not actually mention the word argue, and we're trying to we're trying to ask the mom in her behaviour to control the behaviour of the children so that there won't be an argument in the first place. So it's kind of the more woolly way. I mean, your way is the kind of the direct way. But what we found the last time is that it might actually flare up again. So we're just seeing what happens. All right? Anything to add? Right, let's see how this